Bama gang. Because we always hit the nail on the head. So check this out, my Miami Hurricane fans. As you guys know, man, Miami take on Louisville. That game will be tomorrow at noon. So you already know, this the U, baby. They see what Cristobal and their coaching staff is doing. So obviously, you know, the recruits, they want to come see it for themselves. So we got a quick update, you know, guys that's going to be at the game, top prospects for the 24 class and the 25, you know, just a few here. There's absolutely more than what I'm going to present in this video, but, you know, you guys can do your own due diligence. And you know what? If you get in the comment section when the video is over and let me know, I might just give you guys the rest of the list, you know, in a separate video, because I ain't trying to do a whole hour right now. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, do me a huge favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's 100% free. It's free. It don't cost you a dime. Only take a second of your time. Click on your screen, and that's it. Hit the thumbs up button, baby. It helped the channel a lot. Trust me. But anyway, as you guys see on the screen right here, Florida commit LJ McCray. He'll be at the game. Him and a whole lot of others. Okay, so Miami's looking to take this guy here to the gymnasium. You know, trying to see if he could do a flip or two. You know, maybe a double back flip, pop, land it, stick it, perfect 10, that kind of deal. Yes, Miami's looking to flip because he's already committed to the Florida Gators. Committed to him back in October. That's October 21st. So let's see if Miami can get a flip here. His teammate along with him will be there, and a couple others, like I said. So a defensive lineman, 6'6", 260 pounds, out of Mainland. That's in Daytona. You know, 247 Sport got this guy as a 5-star, but the composite has him at a 4-star. You know, that's tough. Like I said, committed to the Gators. I think this one is going to come down to the end, if you ask me. A lot of stuff is going on at Florida right now. There's a lot of flipping. There's a lot of games. There's only 2 games left to be played. And the Florida Gators, they're not bowl eligible. Not to mention the next 2 games is pretty tough. You got a soaring Missouri Tigers team that's, you know, proven to me that they're pretty much better than the Florida Gators, at least this season. Then you have, you know, the Florida State Seminoles. They're number 4 in the country. They're looking to preserve their undefeated season if they make it that far, which I doubt they lose to North Alabama. So they'll be looking to preserve that undefeated season, regular season that is, against the Florida Gators at the end of the year. So we shall see if the Florida, you know, team can get bowl eligible. Some of these positions that they recruiting these guys, that are they looking impressive enough? Are they showing what they promised and that kind of deal? You could see a lot more flips coming, you know, the Gators' way. That's tough. That number 3 class is falling apart. I think they dropped down to number 5 now, and I do believe there will be some more, you know, drop-offs, but we'll talk about it when we get there. So LJ McCray, man, Miami will take a swing at him. He'll be at the game. A guy that's not committed yet, but will make his commitment on January 6th is your guy here. Basically, he's going to make this decision at the All-American game. Xavier Mincy. This is a guy that they're cristoballing to the Florida Gators. Now, obviously, his teammates already going there. Not quite sure the deal with them. I think him and Corey Raymond's not on the same page, but nonetheless, we're going to see. We're going to find out when he does make his commitment. This is a safety, by the way, 6'3", 180 pound, out of Mainland, Daytona. Like I said, that's LJ's teammate. Let's go ahead and get LJ up out of here since we already gave him his little thing. Let me clear up some of these names, you know. Miami will host him, you know, at the Louisville game. So hopefully we make a great impression. I think this is our last time seeing this guy. I think it's our last time seeing a lot of the guys on this list for the, you know, upcoming, you know, early signing day, national signing days, and, you know, later on down the line. So this will probably be our last chance to host some of these guys, you know, on some officials and game visits and stuff like that. So hopefully Miami can go out there and put on, a good show. It is what it is. So let's keep it moving, man. A lot of names on the list, as you guys can see on the top of the screen. So another Florida Gator commit. Miami's going to take swings at some of these Gators, man. It is what it is. We've been, recruiting these guys just as much as they have. Obviously, they got a commitment out of him back in July 12th or whatever. So this is another one that Miami will try to flip. Kendall Jackson, at one point, they say that the Gators said that they didn't want him, but end up, giving the guy a committable offer. He is from Gainesville, so I think this one will be a tough flip. If anybody flips him, it kind of will be like shocking, shock the world kind of deal. But 4-star on the composite, but considered to be a 3-star on 247 Sport. He's a defensive lineman, height 6'4", weight 250. So Miami's taking a swing. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's go ahead and pop my guy up here. Florida State commit. Ricky Knight the third, out of West Palm Beach, my backyard. Cardin Newman, weight 168, height 6 foot, considered to be an athlete. He's a 3-star guy, but on the composite he's a 4-star. Like I said, committed to the Florida State Seminoles. This is a guy that's been committed all the way back in July 1st to be exact. So obviously Miami's, still in his recruitment, still trying to, see, iron things out. Not quite sure, where he would fit in the class, to be honest with you. But Ricky, nonetheless, he'll be at the Louisville game. All right. So Florida State, another one. C.J. Hurd. Now, recently, Florida State's been getting a lot of, crystal ball from the 0-3 sites. Not on the 247 Sports site, but the 0-3. They're saying that C.J. Hurd, as of right now, is being pushed out of the Florida State class. He committed back in July 30th. They're saying that now that Kai Bites wants to, maybe get into the class, they don't have room for him, so they're going to push my guy CJ out. So, obviously, CJ is taking a visit down there to Miami against Louisville. So, we'll see how that goes. But according to Florida State, they don't want him no more. They're pushing him out. There's bigger fish on the line kind of deal. Kind of, doing my boy wrong, man. That's how, but hey, that's life. That's life. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. All right. Some of the Miami commits will be at the game. I'll run through these real quick. Shout out to all these guys. They committed to the U, gave them, all their props and all they love. So, we're going to run through them real quick. No disrespect to none of my guys that's committed to the U. We love y'all. Y'all all got y'all individual videos and everything like that on the channel to show you guys that, we appreciate you guys coming into the U. Back in October, Nikar flipped from the Georgia Bulldogs to the Miami Hurricane. He's a slot receiver, 5'11", 168, out of Georgia, Moultrie, Georgia to be exact. 4-star all around on the composite and 247 Sports. So, shout out to my guy. Let's keep it moving. Zaquan Patterson, safety, 6 foot, 185, out of Hollywood, Florida. Shamadan Prep, Madonna Prep. I'm sorry, I'm moving too fast here. 4-star on the composite, 4-star on 247 Sports. Committed to the U. Back in August 26. Take a couple visits here and there. Recruitment is recruiting. So, yeah, shout out to my guy, number 5 safety in the country, number 12 player in the state of Florida. So, shout out to him. All right, let's keep it moving. Let me get knocked down some of these names to make some room. All right, running back commit, 4-star out of the state of Alabama, 4-star composite guy, Northport, Alabama. Tuscaloosa County, basically high school. That's where he went. 5'11", 195. Already committed to the U, like I said. That was back in June 19th. He committed to the youth. Solid so far. I think Alabama's taking a shot at him, and a couple more other schools are still trying to, flip him from the youth. Just like we trying to flip guys. Guys are trying to flip our guys too. It is what it is. These are some top-rated guys, so a lot of schools are going after them. Yeah, man, committed to the U, still committed. We're going to keep it moving. Derek Plaz, once was committed to Penn State, flipped his commitment to the Miami Hurricanes back in July 7th to be exact. My guy here is inside offensive lineman, 6'5", 289. Measurable probably updated a little bit since he has been going through his high school, season. Out of Jacksonville, Florida. Florida State kind of mad that they missed out on this one, but nonetheless, great offensive lineman. Hopefully, get him in at the U. Very optimistic about the U. I've seen his work on Twitter and everything like that. So, shout out to my guy. We're going to keep it moving, all right. A linebacker commit for the University of Miami. We got my guy here, Vincent. Obviously, linebacker 6'1", 205, Miami Central. Been committed since, I think back in May 19th to be exact. Linebacker commit, like I said, shout out to my guy here for choosing the U. All right, we're going to keep it moving. Another running back that's committed, Miami's second running back, in Chris Wheatley Humphrey. Doing great this season. I think in the state of Florida has the most yards racked up for a running back this year. I think it's like 2,076, if I'm not mistaken. But my guy here has been committed since April 17th, 2023. He will be at the Louisville game, guys. So, make sure you guys, if you see some of our guys out there that's already committed and everything like that, show them some love, let them know that we appreciate them coming into the U. My guy here is 6 foot, 175 pound running back out of South Broward. That's the high school, Fort Lauderdale. So shout out to my guy. Let's keep it moving. Let's jump into some of the top ranked guys in the 2025 class that will be, I repeat, will be at the University of Miami and, the Louisville game that'll be taking place at Hard Rock. Nathaniel Marshall, defensive lineman, 6'4", 265 pounds. Now he's out of Illinois, guys, Oak Park, Illinois. For the 2025 class, he's considered the number 2 player in Illinois, the number 4 defensive lineman in the nation, and the number 41 player overall. So right outside of that margin of, being a 5-star, almost could be there, next season will be telling he could go up or down or whatever, but nonetheless, he will be at Miami versus Louisville. We will be hosting a lot of these guys from the 2025 class, but we're just going to focus on these 4 because these are the top rated ones. As you guys know, we like to focus on a class. Then we move on to the class after National Signing Day and all the other, signing periods. So, my guy here, Nate, hopefully, Miami does well in his recruitment. And, hopefully it's a guy that we can bring in the future. Another top prospect, a linebacker, 6 foot, 205. We got Carlton Smith. He's out of Baltimore, Maryland, 2025 class. Like I said, number 6 player in Maryland, number 23rd linebacker in the country, and the number 215 player overall in the nation. Listed as a 4-star right now on both the composite and the 247 sports. So this is a linebacker that Miami is going after. Like I said, they still got another season to play, so those guys have more time to improve upon their, skills, their ratings, and all that other good stuff. I know a lot of you guys go by the star ratings, but sometimes you just got to watch the players, their tendencies, and You can learn their pros and cons and stuff like that. But nonetheless, one of the top rated linebackers. He will be at the Louisville game. So let's keep it moving. Another top rated guy in the state of Florida, out of Port Charlotte, Port Charlotte High, defensive lineman, 6'4", 295 pounds. My guy Myron Charles. Myron Charles will be at the Louisville-Miami game. Yes. Composite 4-star. 22nd player in the state of Florida. 17th defensive lineman overall, and 145th player in the nation. So, like I said, guys, Miami will be hosting a lot of top-tier guys, and these guys are not done yet. They still have a whole nother season to go to improve upon their, stats and rankings and all that good stuff. So Myron Charles will be at the Louisville game. And last but not least, there's more guys, but, kind of want to narrow this thing down. We got my guy here, Cortez Mills. Cortez Mills. He's a receiver, 6'1", 170. Homestead, Florida. That's where he's from, Homestead High School. Composite 4-star guy. 247 Sports 4-star guy also. Now, he's the 18th player in the state of Florida. He's the 18th wide receiver in the nation, and the number 109 player in the nation overall. So this could be a huge recruitment battle for the University of Miami in the 2025 class. As I told you guys, we're going after a lot of top tier guys. Now, let me know in the comment section if you guys want to know the other names that are basically coming to the U. Basically, they're going to be visiting the Louisville game. If you follow me on Twitter at T2Y Hurricane, post the rest of the guys that was not mentioned in this video. So make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. All right, guys. Like, share, subscribe, man. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think about some of these guys coming in. Do you guys think we could flip some of these guys from the Florida State Seminoles and the Florida Gators? Seem to be the two teams that the guys that, visiting this week are committed to. That's not already committed or committed to Miami. With all that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button. And share the channel with a friend. Share the channel with a Florida State fan, a Gator fan, and a Miami Hurricane fan, of course. Hell, share it with a college football fan in general.